Hi guys and welcome to thrustzone.com. This is Mohit Soni. What you're looking at is the Mini Countryman Cooper S John Cooper Works inspired variant for the year 2024. What we're driving here is the petrol version of the car, and this is the first time we are getting our hands on the Countryman, which is one of the many variants that the SUV is the car is sold with, and this is sort of an SUV variant of the car, and it is of course a full-fledged 5-door car with a lot more SUV than the usual car, the Mini, which is hunkered down, lowered, and short 3-door. And of course there is the 5-door version of the Mini as well, but this is a Countryman for a reason, because it has certain off-road capabilities over the regular Mini. At the same time, it continues to be Mini in every way, including the design, and as you can see, it's got the new sort of bug eye headlamp here, which kind of looks very nice. It's very nice and big and chunky. At the same time, you can see the Mini badging here, the projectors and the LED lights, the gaping front bumper with equally big fog lamps on offer, the Mini badging, the stripes, they're all in black color, so is the headlamps here. At the side, even 18-inch wheels look small on this car from a distance, but the moment you get closer, you see that the wheels are quite big. You get the S badging as well, because this is the Cooper S Countryman, and that is how the Countryman looks like. This is the big highlight of the car. It has a lot of height and a good amount of ground clearance as well, and at the back the Countryman is even more distinct with this diffuser sort of here, and which doesn't even act like one, but does look like one, because you still have two exhaust tips here. Since they call it the Cooper S Countryman, it is the sportier version of the lot. The British flag emblem inside the tail lamps always looks fantastic. Countryman badging is huge, gains a lot of attention, and your photos are taken a lot on this car, because this clearly feels like a small big car, so it appeals to a lot of people. Reversing sensors and camera are on offer. Let's start the interior with the back. The boot space, as you can see, it is quite big. This is the big highlight, and if Mini says that when you fold all these 3 seats, you can almost get 1000 liters out of it, which is brilliant. And there is the light, the pocket, and place to keep the manual, and a space saver tire with a Mini is really welcome. Boot space is very generous. You have an electronic tailgate which closes also very quickly. Coming at the back, sitting behind my own driving position, you can see I have good leg room, good knee room. Under-thigh support is also very good, but obviously could have been better. And headroom is a bit tight right now, because you have twin sunroofs here. Just show you this way. Yeah, they have manual adjustment for the shield here, heat shield or heat cover, whatever you want to call it. There is a pocket here, AC vents, 2 fast charging points, which are C to C only. Adjustable headrest on all 3 cars. 3 pointed seat belts for the middle passenger as well. Of course, 5-star rated car. Indeed, that is how the door pad looks like. Quite generous. Can keep a lot of stuff. As you can see, that's how the bottle is stored. You've got a speaker here. Got these round. Everything is round in the Mini as always. And yeah, that's what the rear is like. A lot of light coming inside the cabin, and a look at the dashboard from here before we jump into the front. In the Countryman, you get a lot of features over the Cooper. So keyless entry and go is on offer. Push button start is here. 3 driving modes are here. Automatic climate control is here. Large gear lever is here. You get these nice dials, again all round, because with Mini everything is round, including the dials and including the big bad screen. So that's how it's based on BMW's iDrive system, so it works really well, and it's still one of the easiest of the lot, because this is yet to be updated with the new ones. Of course, Mini is getting an entirely new setup that will come next year, later next year, but what this here is a very proven infotainment system. The sound system by Harman Kardon is here, which is great. You get this carbon fiber finish along with these tan colored seats and tan colored dashboard, and again this also sort of ends up resembling to the carbon fiber way of doing things. That's the glove box, which is illuminated but not chilled. IRVM is automatic. This is the button where you control all the ambient lighting for, and this is the sunroof button, and these are the usual lights that you see. So this button is, I think, a lot more used than any other button here. The mini infotainment system, which is based on the iDrive, is something that shows you a lot of features, and when you get inside, you can see it shows you this. Then you go into system settings. What has been added for the year 2024 is this mini country timer, which tells you, how fast you were going down the slope and all of that. Engine oil level, sport displays are on offer, so it will tell you how much horsepower and torque is being used. So yeah, you've got your navigation and everything here as well. That is what the steering wheel looks like, typical mini. This is the new screen that was added with the facelift, and those are of course the vents, which are still vertical. So we're out driving the mini Countryman Cooper S. This engine is the 2-liter petrol motor making 180 bhp of power and 300 Nm of torque, made it to a 7-speed DSG gearbox, which is the dual clutch gearbox basically. And what is it like to drive? Well, let's talk about the gearbox, because it is after all a dual clutch, so getting off the line is a bit of an issue because it does hesitate a bit, just like any other dual clutch. But post that, the shifts are very quick, very snappy, and BMW's dual clutch is superior in many ways to their rivals, and it shows here again and again in the Mini and other variants that we've test driven over the years, that the dual clutch in the BMW is clearly one of the very best in the way it feels. And the engine of course is terrifically smooth and refined and quiet when you want it, like it is right now. And drivability also in the city is fantastic. There is no problem whatsoever. The way you want it to be in the city, it's going to be exactly the same way. And this is something that is quite fun to drive, despite the fact that it's the Countryman Cooper S and not the Cooper S. What the Countryman does is gives you more ground clearance, gives you more of that tall height to make sure that it sort of ends up becoming more India friendly, because if you have bad roads in and around your place, this is going to be a fantastic car to have. Because over the Mini, if you've driven the Mini, if you've owned the Mini, and if you've had issues with ground clearance and etc., and with practicality, this clearly aces that quite well. And with the John Cooper Works inspired variant that we have here, there is enough performance on offer. You have 18-inch wheels, so there is a lot of grip. The steering is still heavy, and most importantly very communicative, and it is clearly the enthusiast steering. Even today in 2024, Mini is getting all of that right really well. The brakes are of course also good enough, they work really well. And what is also an important part in the Countryman that is solves many problem in the Indian market is the ride quality. The Mini felt a little bit stiff and sporty and all of that, but this is much more comfortable than a regular Mini, and that makes it the most practical car of the lot. In fact, the Countryman is the highest selling Mini for the brand very recently. Before that, the Cooper was also doing really well. Then there was the convertible introduced. So all of that just because the ride quality has become better, the ground clearance has become better, and it's become much more practical in everyday situations. At the same time, it retains its fun to drive character, and needless to say, it is still fun to drive. I think that is what you get at 50 lakh rupees, 48 lakh rupees ex-showroom in India, and I think that is money well spent, because you're getting practicality, you're getting performance, you're getting handling, you're getting a lot of practicality on offer as well. I think you have other options as well, in this variants and engines, so you can choose yours accordingly. And also, that is what makes the Mini Countryman a very good car to definitely consider if you're looking for something truly unique, sporty to drive, practical, really great to look at, and something that catches a lot of attention on the road. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, share and subscribe. Please follow us on our website and social media for everyday updates. Until then, goodbye.